Cityline fabric expert Denise Wild is here. She's got these gorgeous florals, and you will not believe this, but they are made out of paper. So take a look. They are absolutely gorgeous, Denise, and you're going to teach us how we can make this.
I'll teach you how to make it. It's not as hard as it looks. They are stunning, and you can use them to dress up anything. So around your home, on the walls, as accessories, and even for a little fashion dress up, too.
Yes, we're going to show you some accessories as well. But this, I mean, I look at these and I think, oh, this would be great for a bridal shower or engagement, but also just for interior decor this time of year because you've used such beautiful muted colors.
Right, exactly.
Really
and
nice.
You can change it up. So this is a plain mirror from IKEA, but we've dressed it up with all these different flowers that just look so beautiful. And like you said, any color you want, and switch them up with the season or when you're doing a party. That works too.
Absolutely. Okay, so how do we make them?
Okay, so we start off with cardstock, kind of construction paper, cardstock paper, scrapbook paper.
Right.
And I've got this machine set up. So this is a Brother Scan and Cut. It's a cutting, like a craft cutting machine.
Yeah.
But it's the only one that actually scans, the only one on the market. So if you just press that green button right there.
Did you program?
It's already set for you. I didn't want to run into any troubles. But if you think about it, it's kind
She
of
trusts
like
me a lot.
Think about it like a printer, but instead of printing an image, you take a graphic design or a silhouette, and this cuts it. So it uses a blade, and it can cut through paper, it can cut through fabric, it can cut through wood. So everything comes out, and then you can put whatever image you want in there. You could scan something, but you can also upload a design too. So you could hand cut, but this just makes it easier.
What's good about this, then, it's always going to have the same size.
It will be identical. That's exactly right. So as that's going, I mean, it's very fast. You'll see how quickly it finishes. But this is what it looks like when it's done. So it cuts these all out, and then you have each one of your shapes. And like you said, it's identical. They're the same. And then you can do this over and over again while you're having coffee. You know, your project is, you know, mostly done for you. See, that one's all finished.
That is so cool. Okay, when you say it can cut wood, like how thick are we talking about?
Thin.
Thin wood. Okay, thin wood.
It's more like, you know, for crafting, scrapbooking, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So once you have your shapes here, and again, you can cut these by hand if you want. This is just kind of a time saver and wow machine. What you're going to do is fold them, rotate them around. So I'll have you do one. Oh, sorry.
Let me get this out of your way.
So I'll have you do this one while I do this one. You'll just overlap the ends here.
Okay.
And fold it up, and we'll put a little bit of glue on there. So this is how you're creating your petals. So put a dab of the glue. You can use hot glue. You can use tape, whatever you'd like.
For the first time on the weekend, I used adhesive, like fabric adhesive. It works.
Okay.
It works. Look at, I'm joining your world.
This is good.
It works
Tell me
so
more.
well.
Tell me more.
It really
so
does
like
stick.
a no-sew kind of thing?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so now you've made the petals.
Yep.
The flower that we're working on is this one here in front. If you wanted to do something like this one over here, you would take the same petal shape and curve down the side. So you can still bring it together, just not quite as tightly, and then kind of wrap it around. You can lop off this end too, so that it's a little bit more rounded.
Yeah,
so you're using petal shapes to create this beautiful flower. So once you have these, you will take a circular piece of either cardboard or cardstock and glue this in place. So I'll have you do that.
So that's the beginning of your flower.
Exactly. So you're just taking a circle. You can solidify, especially if you're doing home decor. You want these to be really nice and sturdy.
Yes.
So put some cardboard, some you know, and even scrap bits of cardboard behind.
Right.
And look, see? Then
Very
we'll
nice.
take the petals and we'll continue to go around. So let's do one more here.
Sure.
And
what's good about the one that you did here is that you actually used, here I'll put this on and show you. So we've got two petals and you keep going all the way around. This one you actually used a good hard piece of construction paper.
Yeah. So,
and you might want to think about going there if you're going to have really big petals, right?
You can chop up a cereal box or, you know, a shoe box or whatever to give it that stability. And you're gluing these petals all the way around. You can make a centerpiece as well. So this is just using your scissors, shred up some paper, and wrap it around. So you're wrapping it around like this, just around and around and around. And this is just just a regular piece of paper that you've gone through and shredded with your scissors. Then twist it all around. That can go in your center. Beautiful. And then these flowers, of course, you can make them really big, put them on your wall. You can also make them smaller. So I've got some little fashion accessories up here too.
So let's show these, because these are made the exact same way.
Yeah, well,
but on some
of these are store-bought paper flowers, which you can do if you don't have the time.
Is this store-bought?
Yes. It's kind of a semi-DIY where you're not making the flowers individually because, you know, it would take you a long time to do all of that. But then this is just a piece of felt. This necklace is from the dollar store. I just hacked it in half and hot glued the necklace ends onto the felt.
Yes.
And then you can hot glue paper flowers on the front.
But they love it because you can see yourself making this, can't you?
Right.
This is very doable.
That one's very easy.
Yes,
when you have more time or you're watching, you know, your favorite series, then you can do them individually like this. And then, of course, you can take an individual paper flower or two, use them as a brooch. It could be a decorative detail for your bag, something for your hair.
And there's just a pin on the back of that, so you've made your own brooch.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I think that is so great.
Purse, put it on you know.
That's right. Anywhere you want. And then, of course, you see like the little girls with the sweetest little headbands.
Yes.
This is such a good way of doing it.
You can do something like this with elastic, or you can use the hard headband. You know, you're just bringing that the effect and the feel of paper flowers in through paper.
Yes. I think it's so gorgeous. Really nice.